Recently, dozens of bicyclists came wheeling into Washington after a 5-day ride from New York City, trying to focus folks' attention on caring for the environment.
These were really inspiring people who took 5 days out of their life because they cared so much about this issue to do this ride.
Among the bikers were two gents who might be considered environmental superstars. Josh Dorfman spreads the green gospel through his Sundance Channel program, The Lazy Environmentalist. His basic message is you don't have to work really hard or deprive yourself to live green, and can even save quite a bit of money. And Colin Bevan, along with wife Michelle Conlon, became the most broadcast and blogged about enviro couple in the world when Colin decided to become No Impact Man, living a year in New York City without making any harmful impact on the environment. It was a radical experiment for a book and documentary to see if modern Americans could live comfortably going 100% green. For Colin's family, it meant no driving or flying or power consumption.
No elevators, no subway, no products and packaging, no plastics, no air conditioning, no TV, no paper.
As can be seen in the documentary No Impact Man, which should be rated R for language, Michelle got dragged along at the start, especially hating the idea of giving up shopping for new things for a year.
I've had a really intense relationship with retail.
But as they moved about by just bike and foot, they lost weight and grew fit. Without TV, they spent much more time with each other, their daughter, and friends. Many positive results came, and Michelle's attitude changed.
Rethinking everything in terms of what's important.
We found that we were getting exercise as part of our daily routine. We were eating food that was way better for us. We were spending less money. We were spending more time together as a family and with our community. And one time, finally, she said, you know what, this isn't for the planet. This is for our family that we're doing this.
Colin and Michelle's extreme green experiment is over. Their lights in their refrigerator are back on, but they're holding on to the green changes they believe really help their family. Josh Dorfman says families can go green with much less sacrifice than Colin's made during their no-impact year. And his new book, The Lazy Environmentalist on a Budget, shows how your family can actually do it with hundreds of tips on going green easily and cheaply. For instance, when it's time to get rid of your old electronics, like a computer, you can even make money with Gazelle.com.
Gazelle shows you what its residual value is still worth. They send you a prepaid shipping box. You ship it to Gazelle, to their company. They verify its condition, and then they send you a check.
If you're a student, go to Chegg.com to rent your textbooks.
And save 60 to 85% off the cover price. So you use the textbooks for the semester, you send them back to Chegg, and then students at another university can use those textbooks.
Dorfman says the more green spending we all do, the more companies will make green products and sell green services.
Dollar democracy, how you spend your dollars, is really a vote for the kind of planet that you're helping to create.
Bevan agrees, pushing people to live, spend, and save green, both for the environment and themselves.
There's lots of stuff that we can do that's both good for the planet and good for us, too.
Among the stuff Colin and Michelle have held on to since their No Impact Man year ended, walking and biking almost all the time.
50% of trips in the United States are less than 2 miles. So we can walk and we can bike and we can, get rid of our guts at the same time.
And they've made extremely economical changes.
We got rid of our air conditioners, and it saves us $1,200 a year.
Bevan knows that's too radical a step for many people, but says it's made hot New York nights more interesting for his family.
We grab our little girl and we go down to our park, and she plays in the fountain, and we talk to our neighbors, so it kind of becomes, a chance to connect with people.
Dorfman says even if you don't believe in global warming, if you'll go green, you'll still cut pollution and waste and improve your own life.
The environmental choice, increasingly, is actually the best choice that you can make.
Like, you kind of think that living environmentally is going to cause deprivation, but actually, in a lot of ways, it improved our quality of life, and that's because we replaced consumption with connection.
Paul Strand, CBN News, Washington.